Before we start, let me ask you something. How many times have you tried to change your life and then slowly drifted back to your old habits? A new routine, a new plan, a new motivation burst, and for a few days it works. Then something happens. You miss one day, you lose focus, you relapse into old patterns, and suddenly your brain tells you, see, you're just not disciplined. But what if the real problem was never discipline? What if the real problem was that no one ever taught you how your mind actually works? Because today, we are not fixing your money. We are not fixing your body. We are not fixing productivity hacks. We are fixing the one system that controls all of them: your mind, your awareness, your relationship with your own thoughts. For the next 30 days, I want you to try something different. Not motivation, not extreme discipline, not another complicated routine, just awareness. If you follow what I'm about to explain for 30 days, your mind will not function the same way. And if after 30 days you feel no shift in clarity, then don't subscribe to this channel. But for these 30 days, do one thing: follow the system exactly. No tweaking, no overthinking. Be honest for a moment. Has overthinking ever improved your life? Or has it mostly helped you justify staying comfortable? Your mind is extremely intelligent. It can create logical excuses for almost anything. And that's why willpower alone usually fails. So instead of fighting your mind, we're going to understand it. I spent more than 5 years figuring this out. Not because I was lazy, because I was unstable. I had potential. I wasn't afraid of hard work, but my mind leaked energy. Maybe you know that feeling. You start something with intensity, but internally, your direction is unstable. So I tried everything: extreme discipline, cold showers, aggressive routines, hyperproductivity systems. For a few weeks they worked. Then the same cycle returned, because the real problem was never my habits. The real problem was internal clarity. My brain and I were not moving in the same direction. And once you understand yourself, life becomes simpler. Not because problems disappear, but because most problems are not actually real. They are mental projections. What's gone is memory. What hasn't come yet is imagination. But your mind constantly lives in those two places: past, future, very rarely here. Let's address the biggest lie in self-improvement. People think growth is a straight line. It's not. Imagine a track, a direction you want to move in. No one walks perfectly on that track. Not entrepreneurs, not athletes, not geniuses. Everyone moves in zigzags. You move forward, then drift, then correct, then drift again. That's the real pattern of progress. But most people expect perfection, so the moment they drift, their confidence collapses. They miss one workout, break one habit, have one bad day, and immediately they think, I failed. Let me ask you something honestly. How many times have you restarted your life from day one? The real difference between average people and powerful people is simple. They don't expect perfection, they expect correction. They understand drifting is normal. Quitting direction is the real failure. Now we need to talk about something most people ignore: biology. Your body did not evolve to be enlightened. It evolved to survive. Your brain seeks pleasure, comfort, energy conservation, reproduction. That's normal. Sexual thoughts are normal. Fear responses are normal. Mood fluctuations are normal. The real damage begins with guilt. For example, some people feel intense shame after masturbating. The act itself is biological. The guilt is psychological. And guilt creates a dangerous loop. Guilt creates shame. Shame creates stress. Stress increases craving. Craving increases repetition. Then your brain starts escalating stimulation. Stronger fantasies, more intense stimulation, more compulsive behavior. That's the addiction cycle. The problem isn't the urge. The problem is unconscious identification with it. You think, this thought is me. But thoughts are events in the mind. They are not your identity. And the moment you start observing them, something powerful happens. You create distance. Now let's talk about dopamine. Most people think dopamine means pleasure. It doesn't. Dopamine is anticipation. It's the chemical that makes you chase something. And modern life constantly overstimulates that system. Scrolling, short videos, notifications, endless entertainment. Your brain lives in constant anticipation, which means your baseline drops. Normal life starts feeling boring. This is where 90% of people quit. They say, this system isn't working, life feels empty. But that emptiness is not failure, it's detox. Your brain is resetting. Let me ask you something. When was the last time you sat alone without touching your phone for even 20 minutes? No scrolling, no music, no stimulation.
Most people can't do it because they're addicted to mental stimulation, scrolling, imagining success, replaying arguments, overthinking the future. That's mental masturbation, and it drains your focus. When boredom comes, don't escape it. Do something simple and productive. Clean your room, train your body, work on a skill, build something. It might not feel exciting, but internally something stabilizes. That stability is real progress. Your goal is not happiness. Happiness is chemical. Clarity is power. When you have clarity, you gain choice. Fear appears, you see it. Desire appears, you see it. Sadness appears, you see it. You don't cling, you don't run away. Detachment doesn't mean killing emotion. It means feeling emotion without addiction. As Friedrich Nietzsche suggested, strength isn't avoiding suffering, it's transforming it. And teachers like Osho often pointed to the same truth. Most human suffering comes from unconscious thought. When awareness increases, mental noise begins to fade. Let me tell you a simple story. A runner was training for his first marathon. The first week went perfectly. Every run completed. Perfect discipline. Then, during the second week, he missed a morning run. Snowstorm. Immediately, his mind attacked him. You're not disciplined. You'll never finish this. He almost quit. But the next day, he did something simple. He showed up again. Not to be perfect, just to continue. During training, he zigzagged constantly. Missed sessions, low motivation, bad runs. But he never abandoned the direction. Months later, he stood at the start line. He wasn't the fastest runner, but he finished the marathon. And crossing that finish line meant more than perfection ever could. That's how real growth works. Not straight, zigzag, consistent return. Now here's the uncomfortable truth. Most people don't need a new identity. They need to destroy the old one. The version addicted to stimulation. The version seeking validation. The version escaping discomfort. If your mind is unstable, you can't help anyone. Not your family, not your partner, not your future. So fixing your mind isn't selfish. It's foundational. When the noise disappears, a stronger version of you appears naturally. So here's the experiment. For 30 days, reduce cheap dopamine. Observe your thoughts. Sit alone every day for a few minutes. Study your mental patterns. Don't judge them. Don't suppress them. Just observe. Expect zigzags. Expect boredom. Expect discomfort. And when you drift, return to direction. That's the only rule. Most people spend their entire lives trapped inside their mind. But the moment you start seeing the mind clearly, it stops controlling you. This is the beginning. Next, we'll go deeper into dopamine decacts, awareness discipline, and breaking mental loops. For now, just begin.